Hello everyone, welcome to Darling Games. My name is Dana. Thank you for joining me. We are going to go through my island tour. This tour is a little bit overdue. It's actually way overdue. It was a fall island and work got a little bit busy, and then I got really sick over the holidays. So I'm just now getting around to actually taking a tour of the island. So I was inspired on this island by kind of a natural theme. The paths that I use, I have on my card website. So you can go there. It's darlinggames.card, CARRD.co. And you'll find all the path codes that I use there. But I was really inspired by this leaf path code right down here. That's the very first path that I decided I wanted to start using on this island. And it kind of led me to some other paths and flower designs and things like that. They were all more of a more natural aesthetic, I guess you could say. So that is kind of where we went with it. So I'm going to start at my airport, which is just right up here. This is actually the first area that I decorated, so it kind of inspired a lot of the other areas that I had. So on this area, I wanted to have kind of like a forest on either side and just have a lot of little items, place where the villagers could go and hang out. I love that little cat design on the ground there. I found that last minute and put it in there. I thought it was super cute. So I had designed this area and I wanted it to overlook, or I guess a bridge to overlook this area. So like where I was sitting, this bridge up here, I wanted that bridge and the waterfall to overlook the entrance. So that was kind of the inspiration for how I did the entrance. After I did the entrance, I went over here to the left and I created this beach over here, just kind of like a campsite, a fishing area, just a casual area for the villagers to hang out in. I don't really see them over here that much, to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it. And then I decided to go with the red incline. I felt like it went really well with the colors of the trees and everything. And this is Ketchup's house right here. And I at first thought I was going to get rid of Ketchup because I wasn't sure that Ketchup really fit the fall theme, but actually the house really fit the fall theme very well. So I decided to keep Ketchup's house here, and I think it turned out really cute. So after Ketchup's house, I've got another waterfall, and I actually brought Callie over to the island because I love her house. I love Callie. I love squirrels anyway. So I gave Callie like a little pumpkin area. I was inspired by a photo I saw on Instagram. I couldn't tell you exactly which one, but it seemed like a lot of people were doing the pumpkin carving stations, and I really wanted to do something like that as well. And gave her a little fire pit, and then over at the side here, I gave her a little blanket area, like a reading space for her to sit and play music or, you know, just do whatever and hang out over here. Super cute little spot. And then after that, I had brought Fauna. I have some amiibo cards, so I was able to bring some of the villagers I wanted here. So on this side, it leads us over to Fauna's house. And Fauna's house, I didn't have any specific ideas necessarily. I just kind of wanted Fauna to be back behind the waterfall that I'll show you here in just a minute. And to give her kind of the same colors and the same vibe as the other houses in the area. So we'll go down to the bottom of this waterfall. Oh, and actually before we do that, let me show you this overlook. So this is our schoolyard right over here, and then we have a rock garden, and I wanted something that was just really cute to overlook. So once you go down here, I have a little like seating area just decorated, and then we have this really cool waterfall that I absolutely loved creating. I had created a waterfall on my island some time ago that kind of looked similar to this, so I was kind of trying to recreate that same feel that I had, but with the palm trees so that it's more beachy, and then just a multi-leveled waterfall. So it wasn't too difficult to create, but it definitely is one of those type items that you have to, you know, build, and then you have to go back and fix it up and make modifications and stuff to what you've done in order to get it looking the way you want to. So then on the beach down here, the house that's over there to the left is actually a diner. I'll let you tour that if you come over to the island. You can tour the diner yourself, but it's one of the very first things I ever did when I started playing Animal Crossing. I was so excited about the diner stuff. So I did bring a few of the diner items out here onto the beach as well, along with some of the more natural things. But I made kind of like a chili cook-off area. I mean, there is white chili, even though I know it doesn't all look like chili, but we're pretending that this is all chili right over here. So I wanted to use this chili cook-off sign, and I thought it turned out really cute. I really was glad that I could use that here. And then I just made a couple of little areas with the more natural colored diner set. And, you know, cute little bicycle from our new 2.0 stuff over here. And that's what we put on the beach down here by the diner. And then as well, we also have Captain over here hanging out, but we have a little seating area over on the dock for somebody to enjoy their meal over here. And then if I go back around the beach, you can actually get to multiple areas in my island from the beaches as well. Nothing's really blocked off. I kind of like to make it so that I can run around the island any way I want to and still be able to get to all the different places. So however you get here is fine. I just hope you can follow my paths and be able to get around the island. So this is a schoolyard. This house, I'm not going to go in there either, but you can go in there, is a schoolhouse. So I had needed some storage when I first created this island, and so I created more characters and put them on the island, and I gave them specific, like, I made the houses very specific. So like this one's a schoolhouse, the other one was a diner. At one time I did have like a surf shop, but I got rid of that house, and but I kept the diner and the schoolhouse for this island. So I tried to get all my rocks to line up over here. As you can see, I only got 2 of them. I don't know, for some reason, after I had terraformed, the rocks just stopped appearing. So I know I had some open space, but apparently I needed more open space than what I had. So they just didn't appear anymore, and I couldn't get them to come into this little rock garden. So I just filled it in with some of the other game rocks that we have. So that is this area. And then this leads us right back to Nook's Cranny. And I thought it was kind of perfect to have like a DIY station right outside of there, because I find myself all the time trying to DIY things and sell them for whatever, you know, to get money or whatever, and or needing money maybe to buy whatever's in the shop. So I have a DIY station right there, and then I also put the AVD because sometimes you need money to buy whatever is in there. So I put that right outside of the Nook shop, and it came in handy quite a bit. I terraformed, started the little circles here in this area. It's something that I've done before, and I really like the way it looks, so I just used some of my paths. They have to have transparent backs in order for them to adapt to the circle. So there was only certain path codes that I could actually use on the circles, but the circles kind of lead you back through this area, and we've got like a little plant area where the villagers can come and purchase plants. And then we have a little bake station where you can get pies and cakes and all kinds of goodies right over here. And then this leads us back to the beach, and the path starts to lead towards the back here. And I will take you completely to the back. There's just a little bit on the beach, not too much. But back here is our little carnival area, or fair, whatever you want to call it. So I used the little bubble blower. I thought that looked so cute in front of the train. And of course, we've got cotton candy and the little balloon. I really wanted to use this balloon item. I thought it was so cute. So I was really happy. It just so happened that the colors I got were the colors that matched the fall theme. So that worked out really handy. So I've got the train used in that same color. And over here we've got the Ferris wheel and a lighthouse. I thought the Ferris wheel looked really cute over here, kind of navy pure-ish. And then we've got the merry-go-round, and I tried to use the fencing just to make it like as if you know, we're going to have to wait in line at the merry-go-round at the carnival. So that's my little carnival space. I thought it turned out really cute. I love those new 2.0 items that we got, and they fit perfectly with the carnival theme. So then back over here to the side is one of my villagers' house. And I gave them like a little roadside market, like a little stall that you see on the road where you can buy corn, or you can buy, I'm from Indiana, so we have lots of corn stalls on the side of the road from the local farmers, or you can buy just any of their local produce. So that's kind of what I wanted to resemble here, was just like a farmer's market kind of area where some local farmer was selling their goods. And then back here, it just so happens Red is on the island today, which is so funny. So Red is here, and that just looks perfect. So we gave Red this little beach back here. We made it a little creepy with the little gas pumps and stuff over here, and the cannon and just these types of items. I thought they looked really cute. That was a last minute addition I did right before I posted this DA code. Then here's the villager's farm. And this villager, I believe this is, I want to say Blue. No, Bam. This is Bam's house, and I got Bam last minute. Bam was an unexpected visitor that came to my island, and I really liked him. So we just gave him a garden. We've got a little red tractor back here, and a little wheelbarrow, and all his gardening goods. So I made little 2 tile by 4 tile garden spaces. I thought it looked really cute. Again, I was inspired by a Pinterest post that I had seen where somebody had done that, and I thought it looked really cute. So we did that as well. And then back here is my sunflower field. I know that these are cosmos, but we're pretending that they're sunflowers. Of course, one of the newest trends this year were these sunflower umbrellas that everybody was wanting to use, and I wanted to, of course, use them as well. I thought they were so cute. So I incorporated the sunflower umbrellas along this pathway, and then just used the cosmos to create a field that was similar to like a sunflower field. And then this pathway goes all the way behind my island. I do like I said before, to be able to get to any part of my island from any other part. So you are able to come all the way back here. It comes out at the campsite. So then here is the campsite, and right now we don't have any villagers. Over at the side, I just kind of created just a little space over here for like a picnic, like swimming area, I guess, just like a normal beach, not really anything on it. I did give them these cute little towels, beach towels, and then, you know, pretend like they rode their scooter together over here to the beach. And then I used this little campsite sign that we got from the, what was this from? This is from the Pocket Camp. So like if you hook up your Pocket Camp on your phone to your Animal Crossing, this is one of those items that you can get. And then staying on the first level, we'll go back down this path right here. This leads then to a beach. We're almost back to where we started. This beach though, I wanted to do like a little fishing spot and use one of these yachts that they had. They had the orange one, so we put the little orange yacht there. Some of the fishing items that you get. Right over here, we created like a plaza right here with the new dolphin fountain and a little eating area. And the reason I created this eating area over here is because originally I had created a kind of a Thanksgiving or holiday festivity kind of a space where everybody could enjoy the food together and sit at, you know, multiple tables and that sort of thing. And this was one of the things that I had created very early on in the island. They could enjoy some music and gather together and enjoy the food. And then there's a little picnic spot over here with a swing that leads right out to the beach. And this is the final beach. On this one, it's just a lot of paths and flowers. I did put a few items over here. Another yacht, and of course I had to use one of these little guys. I just think they're so cute, so I put him right there. So right off the beach, we'll go to start going to the second level now. This is the Able Sisters area, and I really enjoy when I create my islands for the Able Sisters to have things that are very obvious, like sewing or clothing or that sort of thing that matches what the Able Sisters actually sell in there. So that's kind of what we did here, is just added some of those items. And then back behind, I have just some trees and the cliffs up there, but it just lends like a really pretty backdrop to the Able Sisters. And they're by themselves on their own little island. So we go back to Resident Services, which is right next to the entrance. The entrance is literally right there to the left. little meringue, and we're not going to talk because I don't want you to leave. So if you come in dream address, there are a few items that you can pick up. I don't know that you'll need a ladder, but I left you a ladder just in case you decided you wanted to go visit up on a cliff or something that you didn't have access to. If I go straight here, we are back to the entrance where we started. From the entrance, we're going to go this way now, and we're going to go up onto the second level. The second level right here is the museum, and I really wanted to use another picture that I saw where somebody put, I think they put actually pumpkins in the middle of a pathway. So I didn't use the pumpkins, but I thought it was cute to use the different flowers and things. So I put kind of like a little area for you to have coffee, because of course we've got Brewster now. So I put a little coffee bar over there, and then over on the other side, another little table for coffee. And then I've got another little picnic space. I really like my picnic spaces. This one has some books, and then a little traveling book area, that little mini book area. So you can either go straight back here, that's one path that leads back to the back, or I originally had created this one right over here. And this goes down a path that sells oranges. So we have some orange trees and some oranges for sale and fruits for sale right next to the resident services along this path. And then if I go straight back, I have my house. It's a little apple orchard space with the apple seats and the apple cider sign and the boxes and all the things apple. And then it comes back to my house right here. And you can certainly go in and see what I've done inside my house. So over here to the right, this is right above my campsite. My campsite is actually right down there. So you can get up this way from the campsite. I created this little area with the pumpkin wagon, or the pumpkin carriage, I guess you call it. And then right in front of it, we made a little pretend cornfield. I found this corn sign in these little corn droppings, corn kernels, and I decided to use the hyacinths and pretend that they were corn. I was kind of disappointed we didn't get corn with the 2.0, but that's okay. So that worked out. And then this is just kind of like a little seating area that overlooks a couple of waterfalls that I had created. I really like the waterfalls. And that back waterfall turned out really nicely. I had it all the way over to the beach and ended up having to move it over at one point, which was quite interesting, but we got it accomplished. And then this just stops where we were overlooking the plaza. So if we go back this way, we're gonna go back over towards my house, the apple orchard. Bam just keeps going everywhere we go. All right, so this is my apple orchard in front of my house, and if you go up top, there are two homes up here. One is Ozzy. This is Ozzy's little space right here. And Ozzy's space was just decorated with a lot of the fall items. There wasn't really a specific theme for Ozzy's house. Ozzy was one of my first villagers, and I just never will let him go. And then over here is Ellie, and she was also one of my first villagers that I will not let go. And she's like my absolute favorite villager, I think, of all time. And so Ellie's house, I just wanted to make like a sitting area and to be able to use this gazebo. I thought it was really cute. I was really bummed you can't put anything under the gazebo, but it turned out very cute. As you go back down the stairs and back towards my house again, there's a little path that's over top of that sunflower field that we had seen before. We've got a honey area with some more apple trees that kind of overlap into this area. And this is Quillen's house. And I thought his house looked really cute. We gave him a fishing area with some boots. This storage space is actually really close to my house, so it was very convenient to have it so close to my house, but it looks really nice in front of his house as well, almost like a little outhouse. And then you can overlook the sunflower field right there, and you can go down if you want to the carnival space, or come on over here. I believe this is Goldie, if I'm not mistaken. This is her area, and we just gave her another little picnic area with a seating area over here using the same items that we've used and the same path codes. I really wanted to use those lights, so we used the lights over her picnic area, and she overlooks the farm. So she can see that little, or the garden area, whatever you want to call it. And then we've got kind of a mutual seating area right over here. This is Celia's house. And we gave her one of the little kitty tents. It looked really cute over here, and put the little bus station and gave her those little shoes that match her door. They're so cute. And then our final villager is Meringue. She's up here, and we gave Meringue the bakery. So Meringue's bakery actually overlooks the Nook Shop bakery that we have right down below. And this is where all the goods are made, is right up here at Meringue's house. And she's got a little bake station outside of her house. And then she also has the display station down below at the Nook Shop. And you can see the Nook Shop right there. And that is it for this Fall Core Island. I hope you really liked this island. I will have the DA code listed below, and you can absolutely come see the island. You can follow me on Instagram. I've got lots of posted pictures of this island on Instagram, and I'll post that below for you as well. I also have my island codes. Not only do I have them on my card, but I have them in a spot on Pinterest. So if you are on Pinterest and you want to follow me on Pinterest, I have a board that's literally just my Fall Core Island. This island, I know I didn't say in the beginning, but this island is Fort Wiwi. It's actually named after my cat. His name is Willis, and my son dubbed him Wiwi as a nickname, which was a terrible nickname, but it stuck. So this is Fort Wiwi. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm just a small startup channel. I've only been doing this for a few months, but I'm really having a lot of fun with it. I also stream on Twitch. You can follow me over on Twitch if you're interested in a live stream. We're going to be starting a winter city core island. If you're interested in watching something like that or seeing a completely different look, I'd be happy to have you. Thank you so much for joining me, and have an awesome day.